You're patient, my love. Keep waiting for me.
My name is Sabrina Antoinette. I'm from Houston, and I'm a recording artist on CBE. I always loved singing and entertaining as I was a child. I used to be obsessed with Elvis Presley, the fact that he could get up on a stage and just captivate audiences to where they would like literally freaking flip out. I thought that was so amazing. People like him, Michael Jackson, even like Tina Turner. I've just always been obsessed with entertainers and artists that way. My first time to sing in front of people, I was like 7, I want to say, and I went to church with my grandma, and I went and sang Amazing Grace. And when you leave the church, the pastor tells you, oh, well, you know, thank you for coming and everything. Well, the pastor stopped us and he was like, you sang a little too soulful for our church. And my grandma was like, excuse me? And needless to say, we never went back to the church. I kept singing after that, even though I was a devastated little 7-year-old. I kept singing in talent shows and pageants, things like that. But it wasn't until I was like 13 years old. I had a cousin that passed away, and my family, they asked me to sing Amazing Grace at the funeral, which was actually really, really hard. As soon as I started singing, I saw that it was actually helping my family, and I had that first moment of knowing how music and what you can do with your talents that God gives you, that it can actually help people. So after 13, I got in more talent shows and just started going. Like, I had to do it. One time I went out of town. I had to go deal with some family business, and I was on a buddy pass. My aunt, she worked for Continental. Well, if anybody knows, if you're on a buddy pass, like if it's busy and you're not getting on that flight. I didn't get on a plane for like 3 days, and I was so freaking annoyed. So I called 3 of my friends that were in Houston, and I was like, look, I need a girls' night out. Like, I am so stressed out. We ended up going out to this like lounge. It was like real cool and chill, and all of a sudden the place is packed, and I'm like, what is going on? And so I go to the bar to go get a drink, and this guy touches me on my arm, and I turn around, and it's Chris Brown. And I was like, hi. And he was like, hey, what do you do? And I was like, oh, I sing and write songs. And he was like, well, don't leave here without giving me your information. And I was like, okay, whatever, because honestly I really thought he was just hitting on me. So I walked off. And later on in the night, I had to close out my tab, so I had to walk past him again. And he touched my arm, and he was like, hey, I was really serious. Like, where's your phone? And I was like, right here. He's like, give me your phone. And so he put his phone number in my phone. He's like, text me your name. I texted my name. And then the next day, he sent me his email address, and I sent him like 2 songs. Looking back, they were like so horrible. But he saw something and heard something that he liked, and I'm so thankful for that, like every day. And I look back at that whole situation, and I'm just like, I was meant to be pushed back 3 days. I was meant to be stressed out and want to go out with my friends and go to a club. Like, that was God to me, and that was really, really meant to happen. And I'm just so thankful for that. Working with somebody like Chris Brown is like, I don't even know if you can like really describe it. I don't think that people know how talented he actually is. He is an alien. I promise you, he's from somewhere else. It's a blessing. Like, if it's anything, it's a blessing. My writing and the way that I look at music and just the way that I structure things has grown so much since I met him. And it's a blessing. Like, seriously, that's all it is. That was like 3 years ago now, and we've been working together ever since, and I was blessed to meet the rest of my CBE family, who I freaking love now. They're all crazy, all of them. I wish I could just sit and say like nice, sweet things about everybody, but they're all nuts.